Good morning, everybody. Good morning. First of all, I'm going to pass out. I want everybody to grab one or two. This is what we call a special friend gift certificate. This is to give to your friends and family that have never been in the store before. It's a good little introduction to our company. This is basically a $100 bill, no strings attached, they can spend in our store. Okay. We're aggressively going after referrals. So we pulled marketing dollars out of certain areas and put them into a referral program. There's a spot for your name on here. Put your name on here. Pass them on out. If we notice them coming into the store, we do take note of who sent them in. And we'll send you a little surprise in the mail. So you can do half that way, half that way. Also, what I'm going to pass around too is here's just a little photo album that I'm going to pass out while I'm talking. Basically, pictures of the showroom, pictures of inside the showroom, pictures of jewelry. This gives you a little snapshot of what's in our showroom. So, Ballard and Ballard Jewelers. Established in 1917, downtown Los Angeles, our great-grandfather and great-uncle started the company. Originally manufacturers to the jewelry trade. They made jewelry to various jewelry stores throughout the country. So we started out as true wholesale. Now we are true retail, dealing with the public. Kind of some basic things. You know, we got a beautiful showroom, corner of Ellis and Brookhurst, across the street from Mimi's Cafe. In the same shopping center is the Empty Coco's. By the way, just to give you a little insight, there's a new restaurant that's going to be going in right there at Coco's called the Recess Room. A gastro pub is moving in there.
There you go.
So they're gutting the whole inside out, spending $500,000. So it's going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to be a nice, young, hip, kind of new thing. And definitely a step up from Coco's.
Very nice.
Well, we'll be talking to them.
Yeah,
we'll be talking to them. So we got a beautiful showroom. I have all the what I call the bread and butter items. You know, we have, yes, diamond rings, color gem rings. We have a selection of pearls. We have a selection of gold earrings. We have a selection of silver. We have Pandora designer. Everybody's seen the commercials for Pandora jewelry and the charm bracelets. We have that as well. What we really enjoy is working with the clients one-on-one with special projects they have. Be it they have some old jewelry that they want to redesign. Bring in all of the old jewelry and let's pull all the gems out of that jewelry, credit you the gold value towards a new design. Basically, reuse, revitalize your jewelry. It's a good way to bring it on up to the modern styles. Yes, it does cost money, but you do get credit for the gold that you're turning in as well. So that'll help offset. The other thing that we really enjoy is jewelry repairs. We do all the jewelry repairs. Well, I'd say all, about 98% of the jewelry repairs is done in-house. We've got a full shop inside our showroom, 3 jewelry benches. Glenn and I both have jewelry benches. We work on the pieces. We do have another jeweler that comes in 3 days a week and does jewelry work for us. So jewelry repairs we really, thrive at. We've got quite a few years under our belt trying to figure out how to repair the pieces. There's the basics, sizing rings, chains get broken and so on, but there's some pretty interesting challenges out there when people bring in, a sterling silver belt buckle and they want to take off initials and put new initials on them. So we do that as well. There's, the way bracelets work are very tricky with the hinges and everything. A lot of places will turn down the work. A lot of places will turn down the work because they just don't know how to fix it. Or they will charge astronomically large prices, hoping that the customer shuns from that and walks out the door. I've had many cases to where I've asked people, did you take it somewhere? And they said, yeah. And they said, well, it'll be, X amount to fix it. And I go, really? I almost kind of think they threw that out there to almost turn it away. So we'll take in just about any jewelry repair, gold, platinum, silver. We pretty much work on it all. Another area that we really enjoy is the customization, the customizing of pieces. Nowadays, we're doing a lot more on the computer. You guys have seen the pictures that I passed around with our new computer program. Yes, Dennis, there's no more pictures. That means it's time to pass it on. There you go.
I didn't want to miss anything.
Okay. Computer CAD/CAM designing now is really in the forefront of the jewelry industry. 10 years ago, it was not. 15 years ago, it was almost just totally radical as far as doing a computer design. Glenn, about 35 years ago, went to Gemological Institute of America on specific classes on how to draw and pencil sketch jewelry. And that's what we used to do. People would come in, they would consult with us on a design. Glenn would sit down for hours with his colored pencils and sketch out of a ring and know how to have the sparkle in the diamond and the way the light is coming and the shading. He went to Gemological Institute of America to do that. Now, it's just a couple of clicks of the button. I do a rendering. I either email it to the client or right there, right in front of them in our studio. So it's pretty cool. This year's our 99th year in business. So we will be celebrating our centennial year next year. Glenn and I are already really starting to kind of plan things and see what we're going to do. Still kind of up in the air of exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to do something special. We're a 99-year-old company, but we have the latest technologies. Computer CAD/CAM designing. In my shop, I have a laser welder. I'm actually repairing jewelry by laser beam nowadays. The advantage of doing that is it pinpoints where you want to put the heat versus the jewelry torch. You have to heat up the entire piece, and then you risk breaking the stones. The laser welder, you look in with 15 power binocular style eyepieces, and you pinpoint it. It's pretty spectacular. Computer engraving. We've got a computer engraver. Anywhere from engraving a simple shiny heart charm with initials all the way to champagne glasses, wine bottles, silver platters, firearms. We've actually engraved firearms. Cool. So we can do that. So, kind of in a nutshell is we're the good old-fashioned independent family jeweler. And when you come into our showroom, that's pretty evident from the get-go. Actually, just Monday, I had a couple come in, never been in before, looking for wedding bands, and they're getting married the next day. So I need to help them right away. So I had a couple of bands that we needed to size, but we can size it because we have the shop in our showroom. Well, you're the first place I've been to, so we're going to go to other places and see. I go, well, we need to get going on this now so I can get your wedding rings. Well, they left. 3 hours later, they came back. I set them all up with their bands, got them all sized. They're perfect. They're actually in Australia right now getting married. They got married Tuesday. So I asked them, I go, where'd you go? Oh, we went to Jared. Went to Jared. And their response was, it was such a non-personal, bland, vanilla feeling when they walked in there. They didn't have anything that they liked, and they didn't have anything that they can supply them that day for wedding bands. But their main comment was, it was just so impersonal, and the salesperson just did not genuinely know or feel or want to help us. So that's kind of the big thing. You got Zales, K's, and Jared. They're all owned by the same corporation. Okay? So it's not all independently little shops. These are corporate places that have shareholders that need to show the figures. To show the figures, they go ahead and send their people to sales training, and it's just very impersonal. very impersonal. So, just so you know. So, like I was saying, in a nutshell, we're actual jewelers. We actually do the work in our showroom. I started on the jewelry bench 28 years ago, sizing rings, melting rings, sizing necklaces, and melting necklaces. That's how you learn. So here we are, 2016, getting ready to celebrate our centennial year next year. So we're quite excited about that. That's pretty much about it. Any specific questions that you guys have about the jewelry industry? Yes?
Can you untangle the chain?
Yes. I can untangle chains. If you want to try it at home, a little tip is take 2 safety pins and take some baby powder and actually douse the spot where the knot is. It basically loosens it up, dries it up, and you're just going to take safety pins and just start poking at it. You can't do it, I'll do it for you. We've done lots of it. Yes?
When you say you repair, I know you don't repair watches. Can you, because if you do bracelets, you can repair a watch band.
We can shorten watch bands. We can, depending on what it is. If it's a solid gold watch band, yes, we can repair it. If it's a stainless steel one that broke on you, generally you need to go back to where you bought the watch or get a new one.
What you should do is you should buy a Ballard watch because the movement has a lifetime guarantee.
Very good, Sean. Yeah, we have Ballard watches to where we work with a specific watch company that gets the parts from Switzerland, and then they case it for us here in the States. It's our private label watch. Lifetime warranty on the Swiss movement internally in the watch. Lifetime. We've been doing it for about 17 years now. And we have a handful that come on in that they just short out or they just break, and we replace them free. Yes, Sally?
Do you also clean watches?
The exterior we clean. Interior, that's something completely different. I do have a source to send you to a watchmaker. Thomas is his name, really nice guy. We've been dealing with him for about the past 10 years. So you've got jewelry, but then you've got watches. There's definitely a separation between the two as far as the craftsman goes. I'm not a watchmaker, I'm a jeweler. But we do have an excellent source to refer you to. Pardon me?
For all brands?
All brands.
Except for Casio.
From Nixon watches all the way on up to Rolexes, and Pateks, Philippe's, and all watches. Fossil.
Rolex person?
Yes, yes. Any other questions?
No.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.